Hello and welcome back to another episode of Math with Dr. War. I'm here with another video in the section of probability and statistics. I have two problems here in probability. I must warn you, probability on the TASC test is low emphasis. However, these are easy questions that you can get correct, which will improve your chances of passing the TASC test. So I don't do a lot of low emphasis topics, but in the probability and statistics section, they're only low emphasis and medium emphasis. And you never know, this might be the question that gives you 500. So let's begin. So our question states, Carrie has a bag containing white and yellow marbles. Carrie randomly selects one marble from the bag, records the results, and returns the marble to the bag. The results of the first, and this is important, the first 65 selections are shown below. A white marble was selected 41 times. A yellow marble was selected 24 times. Based on these results, what is the probability that the next marble Carrie selects, rounded to the nearest percent, will be white? A white marble was selected 41 times. That's the number of outcomes for the favorable event. Over, and at the bottom here in your denominator is always the total. So the denominator is the total, and the best thing about the TASC test when it comes to probability, sometimes they do give you the total, and they did say the results of the first 65. So 65 is your total. If you didn't believe that was the total, if you add 41 and 24, 4 plus 1 is 5, 4 plus 2 is 6, so that's your 65. So right here we have 41 over 65. Now because they said rounded to the nearest percent, I'm going to get my calculator. I'm going to put 41 over 65 to the right, and I'm going to hit enter. Notice I still get 41 over 65. I press the toggle, and notice my answer here is a decimal, but notice in the decimal, what do you see? 0.63. Now if you want that as a percent, you could go the extra mile and multiply that by 100, and notice you have 63. But I got my answer from here. I just saw the 63, so my answer is D, 63%. Whenever you're finding the probability is defined as a ratio or fraction where your numerator is the favorable events, meaning that the event will happen, and the denominator is your total. Here's our second question. A box contains paper clips of 3 different sizes. The number of each size of paper clip are listed below. So we have 100 small paper clips, you have 250 medium paper clips, and then you have 150 large paper clips. Now one paper clip is randomly selected from the box, and the question here is, what is the probability that the paper clip selected is either small or medium? Small or medium. Now when you see that word or in the middle, it means to add. So in probability, when you see the word or, it means to add. Small. If we want the probability of small, the favorable outcome for small is 100 over, and then to find the total, we would have to sum this. So I'm seeing here 0, 5, 10, 0, carry, 2, 3, 4, and that would be 5. So that's 100 over 500. Now for the medium, the favorable outcome would be 250, and we already know the total, which is 500. Now because we're adding fractions, the denominators are the same, so we're going to keep that 500. Add your numerators, so that now would give me 350. And now notice our answer is a fraction. So we're going to start to simplify. So this 0 cancels that 0 and you're left with 35 over 50. Both of these can be divided by 5. Anything that ends in a 0 and a 5 you can divide by 5. 35 divided by 5 is 7. Once I get that 7 in the numerator, my answer is D. I'm going to circle it and I'm going to move on. Because remember, the task test is time and you want to leave space for those questions that are going to take up a little bit more of your time. So once you get that 7 in the numerator section, you can stop because there's no other 7 here on the task test. The answers are far apart. That is the best thing about this. If you want to go further, 50 divided by 5 is 10. So your answer is 7 over 10. Again, if you wanted to use the calculator for this, again, you just go 100 and over D, 500. Go to the right, add 250 and over D, put your 500, go to the right, and you hit enter. And there's your 7 over 10. Even though the numbers are big, this question could be on the non-calculator. I hope you found these 2 examples helpful. Again, if you like the content, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If there are any videos you would like to see, please comment, share with your friends, and as always, good luck on your TASC examination. And if you happen to take your TASC exam and pass, please come back and let us know. This is why I am here to help. Good luck and good night.